Hello, welcome back to my channel, Vets Helping Vets. I'm Belle. Once again, I have no affiliation whatsoever with the VA. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't know what VA does, so I really don't know why you're listening to me anyways to begin with. So, I just know how to read. That's all I know. So, having said that, let's jump right in. So, filing your claim. So if you go over to the new VA website, va.gov, you go over to the disability side, and then you go to the eligibility. Then below there's a link for a form. You can file a claim like that. You could call, make an appointment, file a claim, and go into your office, the closest VA office, to file a claim. Or you can go online, e-benefits, and file a claim there. So what's the difference? The difference is that if you fill out your form and you call in to go ahead and do a claim in person, you're gonna have to wait. Depends on where you're at. You may have to wait like a whole month to go in for your appointment to go ahead and file a claim. So then once you turn in your form, that is from that time is when you're going to get your back pay. Now, if you go online on e-benefits and you open up your e-benefits and you open up a claim, go to apply, left-hand corner, apply, drop down lane, compensation, open up a e-benefits claim, and on the right, left-hand side, it's going to give you a couple of links. Those links are graded out. You're going to have to go through those links, and then finally it's going to tell you, once you go through certain sections, then once you get to a specific section right before the disability claims, it's going to tell you you have a year from the day, that day that you open it, you'll have a year from that day to finish your claim. And your back pay is going to be from the day that you opened it online, as long as you closed it within a year. So let's say we open up, today is the 26th of February 2019, we open up a claim today and we closed it 25th of February 2020. Well, our back pay, even though they'll take about, let's say, a year for them to go ahead and do the claim and give us the ratings, then our back pay is going to be 26th February 2019. Even though it took us a year to go ahead and submit, and then a year for them to figure out the rating, the back pay will be from the day that you submitted it. If you do it on e-benefits online, if you do it in person, it's from the day that you submit the paperwork in person. You get that stamp. So what do I recommend? Obviously, to go ahead and do it on e-benefits, because it gives you, now we're gonna go ahead and go through ailments, each ailment at a time. It gives us that time to actually not rush and go through each ailment, and you could go through your medical records at that same time and ensure that everything is straight. So that way, once you submit it, everything is straight, you're not missing anything, and you're good to go. Versus you go to the your appointment in person to do your claim, and then they're like, okay, what you're claiming? Oh, I have no idea what I'm claiming. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't show up to your claims without not knowing your list. You have to have a list. If you do choose to go the in-person route, make sure you have your list. If you do not have your list, you're your worst enemy. You have to have your list. They will not tell you what you could claim. They will tell you whatever's in your medical records. There are things in your medical records that you have no idea that you could claim. For instance, people don't know that they could claim anemia. People don't know that they could claim hypertension, that they could claim cholesterol. People don't know that. So ensure that you have your list before you go in there and do your claim. So my recommendation is go to e-benefits, set up your account with e-benefits, open it up, go to the left-hand corner, go to apply, link right below says apply for compensation, hit the compensation, start your compensation. Do not finish it, just start it, and then we're gonna go through each of the ailments. At the same time, please go over to the medical portion for the medical records. medical records for the VA website and request your medical records. So because you're gonna need your medical records, you have to ensure that your list matches your medical records. We can't do that if you don't have your medical records. So ensure that you request your medical records if you don't have your medical records. If you have your medical records, then we're good to go. All right, so having said that, my recommendation is go to eBenefits, open up your claim through eBenefits. That way you have a year to go through your medical records, request your medical records, and get your list, your solid list. That way you don't have to go back again in a year, back again in another year, and continue the battle with the VA on and on and on again for 10 years. So let's get it right the first time. So go to eBenefits, go to apply, compensation, open up a conversation, and go through those links on the left side until you get to the claims. Once you get to the claims, leave it as is, log out, request your medical records, make sure that you sign that SF80 with ink. If you do not, they are not going to call you to let you know that it's incorrect. So make sure you sign it with the red ink, not red ink, I'm sorry, with ink, and stay on it. Call them up, hey, what's the status, what's the status? They're gonna be annoyed, I don't care. Hey, what's the status, what's the status? It's your stuff. So only you are gonna be the one that's gonna be able to take care of you the way you wanna take care of yourself. So it's up to you. All right, so see you next time.